Welcome to Nation 92, where we bring you the hottest, juiciest celebrity news straight from the headlines. Buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the scandal rocking the music world, Sean Diddy Combs' explosive federal sex trafficking trial, where the drama is thicker than ever. The spotlight isn't on Diddy just yet, it's on his ex-girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie Ventura, whose jaw-dropping testimony has left the courtroom in tears and the world in shock. Let's set the stage. A Manhattan federal courtroom packed, with spectators, family, and a tense Diddy surrounded by his kids and entourage. On Tuesday, gasps filled the air as prosecutors called their star witness, Cassie Ventura, now 8 months pregnant with her third child. Picture this: a visibly emotional Cassie, walking past her ex for the first time in 6 years, her eyes glistening with tears, ready to spill secrets that could send Diddy to prison for life. The stakes? Sky high. Diddy faces charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution, allegations he's fiercely denying. But what Cassie revealed over 4 gripping days on the stand has turned this trial into a roller coaster of heartbreak, betrayal, and scandal. Cassie's story begins like a fairy tale gone wrong. At just 19, she was an aspiring musician when she met the larger-than-life Diddy, 17 years her senior, who signed her to his Bad Boy Records label. Sparks flew, and soon they were a couple, but the romance quickly turned into a nightmare. Cassie testified that Diddy controlled every inch of her life: her rent, her car, even her phone, snatching them away to punish her when she dared to defy him. And then, the violence began. She recounted chilling moments, Diddy slashing her eyebrow in a rage while she slept, forcing her friends to intervene, and another time at a party where he kicked her head as she cowered behind a toilet. The courtroom saw the scars, graphic. Photos of her injuries, including a gash Diddy allegedly paid a plastic surgeon to fix in secret, but the bombshells didn't stop there. Cassie dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the trial, the infamous freak-offs. These weren't just parties. They were Diddy's twisted fantasies, where he allegedly coerced Cassie into drug-fueled sex marathons with male escorts while he watched and recorded from the shadows. Cassie said these encounters, sometimes lasting 4 days, became a humiliating job that left her broken. She spoke of blacking out from drugs, waking up in a shower, and suffering painful injuries like urinary tract infections. "It made me feel worthless," she told the court, her voice trembling. She estimated they endured hundreds of these freak-offs over their 11-year relationship. Can you imagine the toll that took on her soul? The courtroom couldn't look away, not even when they replayed the 2016 hotel surveillance video that broke the internet. Published by CNN last year, this viral footage shows Diddy beating and dragging Cassie through a hallway at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles after she tried to leave one of these freak-offs. Jurors, some of whom had already seen the video before the trial, watched in silence as Cassie was forced to relive the trauma on the stand. Spectators wiped away tears, and one onlooker described the room as having an aura of sadness. But here's the kicker. On May 16th, Cassie revealed she secured a $10 million settlement from the hotel over that incident, on top of a $20 million settlement from Diddy in 2023. That's $30 million in payouts, folks, but Cassie tearfully said she'd give it all back if it meant erasing those humiliating freak-offs from her life. Let's talk about Diddy's defense. They're fighting back hard. His lawyer, Ana Estevao, grilled Cassie with hundreds of text messages, trying to paint her as a willing participant in the freak-offs. In one message, Cassie wrote she was always ready for a freak-off, but she pushed back, saying those were just words of a woman trapped in a toxic cycle. The defense also pointed fingers at their mutual struggles with opioid addiction and infidelity, Diddy spending holidays with his ex Kim Porter, while Cassie dated rapper Kid Cudi during a break. They're framing this as a messy, volatile relationship fueled by jealousy and drugs, not a criminal empire. But prosecutors aren't buying it. They're building a case that Diddy was a mastermind, running a racketeering conspiracy under the RICO Act, using his loyal staff to cover up his crimes. Cassie testified about security guards who stood by during her abuse and employees who arranged the freak-offs, booking escorts and supplying baby oil. The trial took a darker turn when Cassie revealed Diddy's alleged blackmail. Picture this: Diddy on a commercial flight, pulling up freak-off videos on his laptop for others to see, threatening to release them if Cassie didn't behave. "I felt trapped," she said, her voice breaking. Prosecutors argue this fear of exposure proves coercion, not consent, a key element in their sex trafficking case. Lawyer Eric Fudali told the BBC, "Someone can consent to a sexual act, but they can also be coerced into compliance, and that's different." The question for the jury: was Cassie a willing participant or a victim of Diddy's controls? The first week wrapped up on May 16th. The courtroom heard from Dawn Richard, a former member of Diddy's groups Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money. She dropped another bombshell. She witnessed Diddy attack Cassie in 2009, dragging her upstairs by her hair in a Los Angeles hotel. Special Agent Yasin Binda also testified, revealing evidence from Diddy's arrest at the Park Hyatt last September. Baby oil, illegal substances, and $9,000 in cash, all matching Cassie's freak-off descriptions. The prosecution isn't slowing down. Next week, they'll call Cassie's friend Carrie Morgan and her mother to the stand. Cassie's personal journey adds another layer of heartbreak. After ending things with Diddy in 2018, the same year she alleges he raped her in her home, she married personal trainer Alex Fine, with whom she has 2 children, but the trauma lingers. Through tears, Cassie shared that 2 years ago, she considered taking her own life as flashbacks overwhelmed her. Therapy, thanks to her husband's support, helped her heal. Outside the courthouse, her attorney read a statement. "This week has been challenging but empowering and healing for me. I hope my testimony gives strength to other survivors." This trial is far from over, and the world is watching. Will Diddy's legacy as a music mogul crumble under these allegations, or will his defense convince the jury it's all a tragic love story gone wrong? One thing's for sure, this drama is hotter than a summer blockbuster, and we'll be here for every twist and turn. For the latest celebrity news, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated with Nation 92.